Good evening. My name is Laura Rogers, and I'd like to welcome you to the 13th Annual Best and Brightest Awards. Tonight's ceremony will honor some amazing contributions from Leon County's exemplary high school seniors, both inside and outside the classroom. The honorable mentions, runners-up, and winners announced tonight are students who have set an example of academic success and community service and are constantly raising the bar for all of Leon County students. Our 8th graders have written inspiring essays on using their democratic voice through volunteerism. You'll hear us describe what dedicated and thoughtful students they are. All of these students want to leave a legacy to inspire individuals to become more selfless, to take action, and not wait around for change, but to be the change. These Best and Brightest finalists are dedicated, excellent, and yes, they're very humble. First of all, I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Envision Credit Union. Envision has supported the Best and Brightest Awards since its creation in 2006 and helped award more than $629,000 to more than 2,160 12th graders and 8th grade students in Leon County. There are many businesses that have helped make the Best and Brightest a success. These include the Tallahassee Democrat, Sachs Media Group, Rogers Gunner Vaughn Hub International, Mainline Information Systems, Summit International Group, NII Talcor, Sperry & Associates, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare, the Jim Moran School of Entrepreneurship, the City of Tallahassee, Leon County Government, Miller Glass Company, Florida League of Cities, Florida Cancer Specialist, Leon County Schools, world-class schools of Leon County, the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce, Target Print and Mail, the Hotel Duval, and Awards for You. Their support allows us to provide awards to the school-based finalists of a $100 scholarship, and the overall honorable mentions will be awarded $500. Runners-up will receive $750, and the winners tonight will be presented with a $1,500 cash scholarship. In addition to the scholarships provided for each of these students, World Class Schools donates $100 to the Department of the Grand Prize winner school in each of the 15 categories. We're also very excited to award our 8th grade essay contest winners for the 8th year. As an additional element of the Best and Brightest Awards, Leon County's 8th graders have entered essay submissions about the importance of community service. The winner tonight will be awarded $500, the runner-up will receive $250, and the honorable mention will receive a $100 check. These students will now be able to begin their high school careers with goals of excellence in academics and service in mind, and hopefully partake in the Best and Brightest Awards during their senior year. We'd also like to thank the Leon County public and private high schools and middle schools for their work in nominating the school-based winners, and for their dedication in encouraging the students to excel both in the classroom, in academics, and in service. I would like to have an opportunity for us to applaud the Leon County School Board members if they are here tonight, as well as some of our elected officials, and also to our principals, our guidance counselors, and assistant principals who have been involved in this program. Would you please stand up so we can recognize you? Let's not forget the importance of the Best and Brightest Committee, the judges, and the coordinators who make this awards program possible. At this time, I'd like to ask some of those in the audience tonight who have helped with the program in the past and currently now, who have given up their hard work if they're not already in the back working right now. So please, a round of applause for helping us. We always invite our past winners for the Best and Brightest Awards, and if there are any of those in the audience, we would love to recognize you as well. So please, if you can join us in recognizing, I think, Jordan down there, and anyone else? But thank you so much for coming back. And we love being here at Ruby Diamond Concert Hall, and they have a wonderful staff that does such a great job, not only for the Best and Brightest Awards, but for so many different events. And I would like to say thank you, and to also WFSU, who is going to broadcast this ceremony after we do some editing to get it down to a nice, manageable size so that you can continue to see it on television and on broadcast. We're very appreciative also of Mr. Benjamin Gunner over there on the piano, who will be inspiring us. Keeps the atmosphere festive. But I really would like to say thank you to the gentleman whose idea this was and is in the back waiting to be called up. His name is Ron Sachs, and he is the founder and CEO of Sachs Media Group. And we'd love to have him start, as he is the master of ceremonies.
Wow. Good evening. What a beautiful audience this is, but we're missing the people who will make it even more beautiful. So let's get right into our program tonight by first inviting our 8th grade essay finalists as they enter from the back of the auditorium. Please welcome these future best and brightest who have already shined in their work on this essay contest. Well, that was pretty efficient. But the big honorees tonight, besides these great 8th graders, are our 12th grade seniors from public and private high schools. Please welcome the 2018 class of the Best and Brightest. don't we look better? Yeah. You know, in the first several years of the Best and Brightest, these students were actually in the audience, so their backs were to all of you, and the single biggest change besides adding an 8th grade essay contest was the breakthrough decision to put them on the stage so you could see them all through the ceremony. We're going to ask all of them to stand to be photographed by our photographer, Dave Barfield, that handsome dude with the beard up in the balcony there. So B&B students, please stand up and smile, your best smile. Okay. All right, we're going to get right into it. We're in year 13, lucky 13, and these Best and Brightest students have shown right through a rainy day to brighten up our nights tonight. When this idea first arose to honor high school seniors here, countywide from public and private high schools, the partners that you've heard about, world-class schools in the Tallahassee Chamber, Leon County Schools, and the private schools, the Tallahassee Democrat, and Laura Rogers, kind of the grand dame of this project, helped put it all together with a lot of volunteers. So please, let's give a round of applause to the people who've worked on this for 13 years. All of these students, as Laura told you, are accomplished scholars, but the differentiator on what makes them the best and brightest is this heartfelt commitment to public service, to community service, in school, in church, in community, in a number of ways. And we are dazzled every time we read their applications. They're all up here. They deserve to be here. And those medallions you are wearing, we hope you have them all through your life. Like an Olympic medal, it will commemorate this achievement by you as we celebrate you going forward in your lives to do amazing things in our community, state, country, and world. But our top funder for this project from the very inception of it has been Envision Credit Union, and its CEO, Darryl Worrell, deserves your appreciation for the investment that that institution has made in our community and its future through these students and those who have come before them and will come after them. Darryl Worrell.
Good evening. As president of Envision Credit Union, I'm proud that we've been the premier sponsor for these past 13 years, and I'm honored that we get to continue to provide that commitment going forward. With me tonight are two community leaders who truly embody the mission of Envision Credit Union. Dr. Jim Croteau, our board chair, has illustrated a long and illustrious career within the Leon County school system and other community needs-based organizations. He will be recognizing our 8th graders tonight. Another board member, Dr. Cassandra Grayson, has dedicated much of her career to both the education community as well as the credit union industry. Now, students and parents, it's very important you pay attention to her because she'll be handing out the checks tonight. As part of the community, it's our civic duty to encourage youth and give back when we can. Our multi-year support of the Best and Brightest is the cornerstone of this support. To date, as Laura said, Envision has contributed over $629,000 towards scholarships, and also many of the volunteers that you see tonight are enthusiastic Envision employees who are truly committed to this endeavor as well. We're proud of the fact that no other financial institution gives back more to the education community than Envision does. To the teachers, our educators, administrators, and employees of the school system, I know how proud you are tonight of these young men and women that you've helped mold throughout their high school career. So from all of us within the community, a hearty great job and thank you. To the parents, tonight's a reason for pride for many reasons. I hope that you feel pride for your kids' success, but also for the contribution of love, support, time, and commitment that it's taken from each of you to help them achieve their success. So thank you, parents. And students, I truly hope you recognize it does take a community to build success. It takes committed educators. It takes committed parents. It takes committed community leaders. That's the best way for a community to sustain itself. So tonight, as you're being recognized, as Ron said, not only for your academic achievements, but also for your commitment. You're already building a legacy, and we applaud you and support you as you continue that in your life. So thank you. Thank you.
As large an audience as we have, many folks couldn't be here tonight, but celebrating these young people, their leadership and their futures is accomplished by shouting out on their goodwill and their good achievements through a great newspaper, founding partner of this project, the Tallahassee Democrat. Welcome, publisher Skip Foster.
Thank you, Ron, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the team at the Democrat, we're so pleased to be involved in our community and delighted to be a part of this celebration of the best and brightest tonight. The students you will meet tonight are absolutely the best of the best and give us an example, a glimpse of what Leon County's young people are involved in and the impact they make on our community. Each Best and Brightest Awards school-based finalist had his or her photo featured in the Democrat this past Sunday. This is the TV listings. Oh, this is the page where they were featured. There's a back to every page, so congratulations for all of you for that. But as they say, that's not all. A full-page ad tomorrow will feature the top 3 award winners in each of the 15 categories. Yes, that means I already know who won, but I'm not supposed to tell you that. It's the magic of newspapers. We will also feature complete coverage of tonight's event in tomorrow's print edition and online later tonight at tallahassee.com. Also in tomorrow's edition, we will feature the 64-page color insert with bios and features of all the students, so make sure you look for that. That's a lot of stuff. Anybody that says there's no good news in the paper, well, it won't be true tomorrow. We know that for sure. The students here tonight all have impressive records of commitment to service and academic achievement. And again, everybody at the Democrat is proud to represent them and the recognition and give them the recognition that they deserve. Congratulations to you all, and I hope you have a great evening.
By the way, you all were handed a really slick, beautiful program when you walked in tonight, but that 64-page section that everyone else in town has to wait until tomorrow morning to get, you'll be able to pick one up on your way out. It has all of these great leaders in it, including the top community county 45 winners. Yeah, it's good you're here. So we live in a great community with 3 terrific higher educational institutions. One of them is a partner in this project, and we're here to hear from Bill Spears with Tallahassee Community College. He's the Director of Financial Aid. Please welcome Bill.
Good evening. On behalf of our President, Jim Murdaugh, and our Board of Trustees, I offer you congratulations and best wishes on your next path to success. Tallahassee Community College is recognized annually as one of the top 100 colleges for the number of associate degrees awarded, and nearly 75% of our graduates transfer to the state university system in Florida, with most of those going to schools right here in Tallahassee. As in years past, Tallahassee Community College has partnered with the best and brightest to add an additional scholarship opportunity to the top 45 winners. Those winners announced tonight will also receive from Tallahassee Community College additional funds of an annual amount up to 2 years to attend TCC based on the level of winning with the Best and Brightest Awards. Those students who receive honorable mention will receive $1,000 each year towards TCC tuition. Runners-up will receive $1,500 each year toward TCC tuition, and winners receive $3,000 each year towards TCC tuition. I hope that those that are interested in attending TCC, no matter what level of finalist you are, will contact me to help you earn your degree. You are the students we are most proud of to have attend TCC because you are dedicated to your studies and you are active in your school. Congratulations, and we hope to provide these scholarships to many of you tonight, and we hope to see you on campus in the fall. Thank you.
Well, it's a real privilege to introduce our next speaker, too. I'm pretty sure that the Best and Brightest had existed. When he was going through high school here, he would have been on that stage, but it's only 13 years old, and he's a little aged out of the categories. But he is a product of this community. He followed his father and grandmother as a graduate of Leon High School. Many of our previous Best and Brightest students from Leon High benefited from his leadership and mentorship. We're fortunate that he decided to run for superintendent of schools, and while this is a public and private high school honor, our superintendent, Rocky Hanna, speaks for all of us and all the seniors. Please welcome our superintendent.
Well, let me make one thing perfectly clear before we start. I would not have been on this stage, trust me. My brother and sister, maybe, but Rocky, no, not so much. You probably could have multiplied my grade point average by 2, and I still would not be where you are. So I'm in total awe, as I am every year. First, before I start, I would like to thank Ron and Laura for asking me to speak. I figured they were pretty desperate and gotten to the bottom of the list when they said, Rocky, do you mind coming and recognizing the Best and Brightest Award members? And I said, I certainly don't, but a lot of these kids are going to hear me twice because they're going to have to sit through graduation ceremony next week at the Civic, or 2 weeks from now, I guess, at the Civic Center that they're sure very excited about. That being said, it seems like it was just yesterday when Ron Sachs and his partner in crime, Laura Rogers, invited a small group of principals to have breakfast with them. The purpose of the gathering was to discuss replicating a high school senior awards program in Miami called the Silver Night Ceremony. It was their dream and vision to recognize outstanding seniors from throughout Leon County in both public and private schools for their academic successes, community involvement, and leadership in 15 unique areas. It was also their goal to reward these student leaders with scholarship money for their efforts. You see, just 40 short years ago, as a senior at Northland High School, a young Ron Sachs was recognized as a Silver Knight in the field of journalism. Now, Ron and Laura, I have to admit that initial planning meeting back in 2016, I was somewhat apprehensive about your idea. Not to mention the fact it was my first year at Leon High School as a principal, and I was already scared enough about not messing things up. When I returned to Leon after our breakfast meeting and informed my assistant principal for curriculum and guidance staff that we were indeed going to participate in this new adventure called Best and Brightest, they immediately threatened to walk out. Why in the world would I agree to put something else on their plate, along with end-of-course testing, advanced placement exams, and oh yeah, graduation checks for hundreds of seniors? Well, I had 2 words for them as to the why we were going to participate. Those 2 words were Ron Sachs. Ron's great passion and commitment to causes he believes in makes him a really hard person to say no to. Here we are now, 13 years later, and without a doubt, this marquee event has become the most anticipated and celebrated high school awards ceremony in our community. There, I like that. There you go. Thank you, Commissioner Daly. The Best and Brightest program has impacted thousands of young lives, as we see on this stage tonight, and helped make post-secondary goals for many of them a reality. Ron, I know you're a very humble person, and this event has never been about you. But without your leadership and vision, none of this would have happened. Thank you for doing this to help our children. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause and a standing ovation for Mr. Ron Sachs?
Thank you. I didn't even know. Thank you.
Now that I've thoroughly embarrassed him, he won't be asking me to return, I can promise you that. Before I say a few words to our soon-to-be graduates and award winners, there's one other group I would like to thank. Laura did it a few minutes ago. I see several of our school board members here. Miss Bowen and Miss Wood. Would you please stand to be recognized? And also our school principals, school administrators, and Miss Maggie Lewis-Butler, school administrators, headmasters, and most importantly, teachers that help prepare these kids for college. Would you please stand to be recognized? So you all might not know this, but they're down there keeping score right now. Trust me, they are very competitive. They have their pens out, they have their programs out, they're going to keep score, and there'll be bragging rights tomorrow as to which school comes out on top. Now to our students. Tonight you are being recognized for your outstanding academic achievement and leadership in one of 15 categories. For these accomplishments, you should be extremely proud. It's kind of awkward having them at my back, I have to admit that. You are also being recognized tonight, however, for something I believe much more important. That's the size of your heart. I have said many years during my career that what our kids do in the classroom, on the athletic field, and in the arts is very important. However, to learn at a very young age to give back and help others, well, that lesson is invaluable. It's probably the single greatest lesson we can ever teach our children. The great Muhammad Ali once said, "Service to others is the rent we pay for our room here on earth, that each of us must earn our place." To be on this stage tonight means that each of you have earned your place. You have given countless hours outside of school to support local organizations that help other people, many who are much less fortunate than you are. More importantly, you have served as role models to your younger classmates and peers by unselfishly giving of your own time to humanitarian causes, even when it may have not been the cool or convenient or easy thing to do. This is what you should be most proud of. I certainly am. Now let's give our kids a round of applause. They certainly deserve it. So let me ask, this year, how many of you took 2 or more either AP classes or dual enrollment classes? Raise your hand. Yeah, there you go. So obviously you all are very, very driven. But I need you to do me a favor. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Hold it. Exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Let it out. First piece of advice. This thing called life is not a sprint. It's a journey. And lots of things during your journey will change over time, so pace yourself. And most importantly, take care of yourself both physically and mentally. Right now, you don't have to figure out the rest of your life. You just need to figure out what's next. The rest of your life will take care of itself. And oh, by the way, you do you. Don't do your parents. Don't do your siblings. You do you. Stephen Jobs once wrote, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Somehow, they already know what you truly want to become." Recently, I heard someone say that the 2 greatest days in a person's life are the day you are born and the day you discover why. Now is the time for you to begin to discover your why. Final piece of advice. Perseverance, perseverance, perseverance. Never, ever give up on yourself or on your dreams. I am living proof. Trust me, dreams can come true. Never quit. Best and brightest class of 2018, thank you for your leadership and all of the work you have done to make our schools and our community a better place. Just as you have made your mark here with us, so will you enrich the colleges and universities you attend, as well as the businesses and institutions you ultimately choose for your career. No matter what happens tonight, you are all winners. You represent the best of the best, not only here in Leon County, but throughout the state of Florida and our great nation. Our future is in good hands. I wish you nothing but good fortune in your chosen path after high school, And none of us, and all of us, can't wait to see what comes next. You are going to do great. It is truly an honor to be included in this ceremony tonight, and even more of an honor to serve as superintendent of our school system. Thank you, guys. Congratulations, and God bless you. Thank you.
Well, thank the superintendent for those inspiring words and generous comments, and you folks too. I'll just tell you this, my wife and I talked about this project when we were first meeting about it with a lot of folks 13 years ago, and she's here in the audience as she is every year. This is her favorite thing, and our favorite thing, and our company's favorite thing that we ever do in the community, because it's so reinvigorating. No matter what's going on in the news, we know the future's in good hands. I'm going to ask now for Dr. Croteau and Laura Rogers to come back to the stage, because we're going to start out with the awards. That's why we're here tonight, right? Yeah. A few years ago, as Laura mentioned earlier, we extended the Best and Brightest to 8th graders, both public, private, and homeschooled, with an essay contest about service, so that we can start spreading that culture of service to younger students who we hope will spread it to their peers, their siblings, and so on. And it's worked pretty well. This year, the prompt that students had to write about was a quote by the writer, philosopher, humanist, Leo Buscaglia. Let me please read it to you. "Too often, we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around." That's the quote. Each middle school selected up to 3 top finalists who had written about that prompt. Those essays were submitted to a panel for tonight's announcement of the top 3 winners countywide. Of course, all the students sitting here are winners at their school, so let's congratulate all of them before we announce the top winners. As Laura mentioned, the countywide 8th grade essay contest winner will win $500, the runner-up $250, the honorable mention $100, all from Envision Credit Union. All the schools will recognize their finalists with a certificate at their individual convocations later this month. As I call out our winners' names, please join us on the stage from the staircase closest to where you're sitting to receive your award. Also, smile for the camera to take a group photo by Dave Barfield, our wonderful photographer standing in the aisle now. All right, let's get to it. Our honorable mention in the 8th grade essay contest goes to Allie Boyd from Augusta Raw Middle School. Here's an excerpt from what Allie wrote in her essay. "Small acts of caring are what really matter. Volunteering some of your day to help those in need, even just to inspire others. Lead by example and start changing the world." Congratulations, Allie Boyd from Raw Middle School. Our runner-up in the 8th grade essay contest is Grace Denning from Holy Comforter Episcopal School. And here's an excerpt from Grace's essay. "We can unleash the power we already have within us to make our community better. Every person has gifts that are needed by someone else. Share and share alike." Our runner-up, Grace Denning from Holy Comforter. And the first place 8th grade essay contest winner of the 2018 Best and Brightest goes to Zoe Albrigo from Fairview Middle School. And here's some of Zoe's touching essay. "People forget to be nice. We lack the empathy towards people who need it the most, and community service can help solve the problem. A big aspect of community service is being able to just talk to people. I personally have never been that keen on talking to people I don't know, but I think a lot of service I did drove me down a different path that focused on bringing the community together with community service." Our first place winner, Zoe Albrigo from Fairview Middle School. Again, congratulations to all our 8th grade essay contest winners at the schools. You'll be honored at your schools, and we expect to see a lot of you up on this stage 4 years from now, right? Right. And now for the main event. Let's get on with it. By the way, I'm pretty proud of this audience because I don't think you need to be told this, but we've all been to events and ceremonies where you're told to please hold your applause and your cheering and don't take any photos with flashes until the very end. This is not that event, all right? So if you see someone getting honored who you know or love or even like a little bit, hoot and holler, take a picture, shout it out reasonably, okay? So on to the seniors in our 13th year of the Best and Brightest. These students are just incredible. When you hear about some of their achievements or read about them, you'll be blown away, and again, so hopeful for the future. All of them are winners at their schools, so we're not with nominees now. They're all winners. They're all wearing that winning medallion. They'll all receive at least a $100 scholarship, and something they will always remember about this night. When your name is called for the top 45 in our 15 categories, please come down to the stage to receive your scholarship check from Dr. Cassandra Grayson from Envision Credit Union and your trophy from publisher Skip Foster. Stay on stage until all the winners in your category have arrived for a group photo, as you just saw with our 8th grade essay contest winners. And please don't forget to smile. That's very important. Laura Rogers will do a wonderful job of interviewing each of our first place winners in each of the 15 categories to hear them reflect without any prep in advance about their achievements and the honor they're receiving tonight, but don't know about it yet. And we also want to thank Awards for You, which has designed these beautiful and very heavy awards. And Mary Ortega, a retired principal and a volunteer since the very beginning, is going to help muscle them out to our winning students. So now let's get on with it, shall we? And talk about the top 45. We go in alphabetical order, and so the first category is art. And the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest Award in the art category is Jasmine Blake of Florida State University School. Jasmine's artwork has been featured in the 2018 Waging Peace Art Exhibition. She's participated in the Capital City Chalk Walk the last 2 years. She's competed in the Lemoyne Mahaska Whitley Student Art and Senior Portfolio Competition the last 3 years, and she's an active member of her school's Spanish Club Community Outreach Program. She spearheaded the Puerto Rico relief drive after the hurricane, sending 8 full boxes of supplies immediately. Let's honor Jasmine Blake of Florida State University School. Our runner-up in the art category for the 2018 Best and Brightest is Julia Martinez Miller of Childs High School. Julia was awarded 2nd place in the 2015 Tallahassee Orchid Society Annual Art Show. She was awarded a letter of commendation from the National Merit Society for outstanding performance on the PSAT, a superior ranking for both costume design and costume construction at the district and state level. She's volunteered a staggering 300 hours to various school productions as head of the costume crew, a natural fit for her. Julia Martinez Miller of Childs High School. And our first grand prize winner of the night for the 2018 Best and Brightest Award in the art category is Carson Fletcher of Sale High School. Carson is a recipient of the Martin Luther King Dreamers and Doers Award, a Junior League of Tallahassee Teen Board member, and she was selected Sales Youth Volunteer of the Year for Leon County Schools. She had her artwork featured in various events, including the Sidewalk Chalk Competition, the Lemoyne High School Art Gallery, and permanent school installations. She's volunteered over 240 hours with the Tallahassee Museum. Our grand prize winner in art, Carson Fletcher of Sale High School. All right. Still in the A's. We're going to move on. I'm sorry.
I get to talk
That's right.
now. So what is so exciting is to be able to basically ask you off the cuff, not much prep. So congratulations, Carson, and we're going to make sure you're on film. As an accomplished artist, how do you talk with people and when they ask, what inspires you with art?
So what inspires me to create art, I don't mean to make a cliche, but it changes day by day. Sometimes it's what I see on my school campus, sometimes it's what I see in my community, what I see in the world around me. So, but a lot of the times art for me comes from the feelings I'm having, right? So it's been a huge stress reliever for me, so most of the time my artwork comes from that.
Congratulations, Carson.
All right, still in the A's, we're moving on to the athletics category, where the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest goes to Mary Catherine Waddell of Maclay School. Mary Catherine is a member of the varsity soccer team and captain of both varsity golf and varsity softball teams, a triple threat. She was voted Best Female Multiplayer Athlete, Player of the Year for varsity softball, MVP for varsity golf, a recipient of Advanced Placement Scholar Award, and Daughter of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award for dependability, service, and leadership. She's volunteered over 140 hours at the YMCA as a camp counselor. Mary Catherine Waddell of Maclay School. 2018 runner-up in the athletic category is Anna Wallace of Childs High School. Anna was voted the Childs Track Athlete of the Year for 2016 and 2017, a hard feat to repeat. She's the 2017 Florida High School Athletic Association 3A Individual Cross Country Statewide Champion. She was a member of the 2015 and 2017 Cross Country State Championship teams and has volunteered more than 200 hours with Strides for Seizures, running upwards of 800 miles as a pledge for the organization. Our runner-up, Anna Wallace of Childs High School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Grand Prize in the athletic category goes to Alexander Sobeski, a homeschool student. Alexander has earned 3 varsity letters in football, was a member of the varsity weightlifting team and the junior varsity baseball team, the 2017 Tallahassee Quarterback Club's Scholar Athlete of the Year. He participated in various all-star games, including the 2017 FACA and 2018 Battle of the Borders games. He's volunteered countless hours to organize local baseball summer camp programs and started a homeless bag project, gathering supplies and backpacks and donating them to the homeless. Grand prize winner in athletics, Alexander Sobeski, homeschool.
Congratulations, Xander, on being the Athletic Best and Brightest Awards winner. You're not only an outstanding athlete, but you're also a role model in your athletics, your academics, and your leadership. What advice would you give to a young athlete who is starting off in their, 9th through 12th grade years?
I have 2 things: hustle and pray for an opportunity.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Xander.
That was some sound advice, succinct and sound. Moving on to the business category, where the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest Award goes to Mallory Morgan of Leon High School. Mallory serves as a volunteer youth board member for the Epilepsy Association of the Big Bend. She was a graduate of Youth Leadership Tallahassee Class 13, where she created a business presentation and presented it to CEOs on a Shark Tank type panel. She's volunteered almost 100 hours in childcare for a local nonprofit and is owner of Mallory's Cakes, where she has created and sold over 100 cakes in 1 year, including 11 wedding cakes. Mallory Morgan of Leon High School. Our runner-up for the Best and Brightest Business Category Award for 2018, Elizabeth Zhang of Lincoln High School. Liz was a member of Green Club, Key Club, Spanish Club, Junior Varsity Cheerleading, and student life editor for the Lincoln Legend Yearbook. She's a digital content creator and YouTube beauty guru with over 2 million views and 50,000 subscribers to her channel. That's not easy to do. She has signed with brands such as Style Hall and Ipsy and partnered with CoverGirl on their 2016 Homecoming campaign. She's volunteered more than 70 hours as a teen volunteer at TMH, where she assembled and delivered care packages to patients. Our runner-up in business, Elizabeth Zhang of Lincoln High School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Grand Prize in the business category is Estella Washevsky of Childs High School. Estella is a member of the Boys Town Youth Leaders, the Model UN, the Interclub Council, and Girls Up. She's a National Merit semifinalist, a National AP Scholar, a National Hispanic Recognition Program Scholar, and a Mensa member. She's volunteered 325 hours as a Leroy Collins Public Library volunteer and a library assistant, and she's founder and CEO of Study to Success, the founder and president of the Child's Future Business Leaders of America Club, and a finalist for the 2017 International MIT Launch Entrepreneurship Competition. Grand Prize winner, Estella Washevsky of Childs High School.
Congratulations, Stella. Many companies recognize the value of an employee's participation in community service. What have you learned through your experience with community service work that you think will be able to pass on that businesses will want to use in the working world?
I think through my community service, the main things that I've learned is leadership and teamwork. Working together with others on community service projects and fundraisers, as well as leading them, has really helped me just learn how to communicate better and interact with others, which I think will be very valuable in the business world.
Congratulations, Stella.
We know all of these 158 students have great careers ahead of them, but now we're actually on the career category, where the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest for career goes to Martine Fredrickson of Leon High School. Martine is a member of the National Honor Society, Future Physicists of Florida, and the National Society of High School Scholars. She's recipient of the Thespian Large Group Music Critics and Best in Show Award, Best Actress Award, second place for the District and State History Fair. She's serving as student director for Madrigal Singers, where she leads, organizes, and directs performances, and she's volunteered more than 150 hours at the Quincy Theater as a community performer. Our honorable mention in career, Martine Fredrickson of Leon High School. And the runner-up in the career category for the 2018 Best and Brightest is Seth Kemeny of St. John Paul II Catholic School. Seth is a recipient of the Woodsman of the World American History Award, a member of varsity swimming, men's cross-country captain, track and field, as well as the Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society, Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor Society, and Latin National Honor Society. He was an intern with the robotics department at the National High Magnetic Field Laboratory. He's president and founder of SG 2 Automotive Club, where he spent more than 450 hours planning, fundraising, and organizing races. From St. John Paul II, Seth Kemeny, our runner-up. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Grand Prize winner in the career category goes to Anvitha Mandapati of Rickards High School. Anvitha is an MIT Math Prize qualifier and an American Invitational Mathematics Examination qualifier, an active member of the Science Olympiads, Mu Alpha Theta, the National Honor Society. She has studied alongside various doctors for nearly 175 hours at Capital Regional Medical Center, Tallahassee Memorial, and Southern Medical Group. And Fitha has volunteered more than 250 hours for the Rickards Dance Marathon since 2016, which she co-founded and for which she serves as the Executive Director, Grand Prize winner, and Vitha Mandapati of Rickards High School.
Congratulations, Anita. So schools are increasingly trying to teach career skills in the classroom. What skills do you think that you've learned in school that should be taught to everyone to prepare them for a career?
I think something that I've learned at school that's really important is working as a collaborative effort and working with other people, especially as we aspire to become our future goals and dreams. It's important to have the support of other people along with learning from others. And so I believe through school we learn through group projects and other different activities the importance of working together and collaboration.
Congratulations.
There's so much drama in tonight's awards, but now we move on to the actual drama and performing arts category, where the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Drama and Performing Arts goes to Mercy Bickel of Maclay High School. Mercy's memberships include International Thespians, Latin and National Honor Societies, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Cum Laude Society. She's president of her theater troupe, Venture Crew 16, Chess Club, and Brain Bowl team captain as well. She scored a superior in ensemble acting, dual acting, and one-act performance at the district and state levels, and has volunteered more than 300 hours with the National Youth Leadership Training Program as a senior patrol leader and troop guide. That's Mercy Bickel of Maclay High School. The runner-up for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Drama and Performing Arts is Abigail Lehman of Lincoln High School. Abigail was a member of Mu Alpha Theta, Jewish Culture and Heritage Club, Literature Club, Programming Club, Future Physicists of Florida. She's a recipient of the AP Scholar of Distinction, Presidential Scholar, Commended National Merit Scholar, and 24 K Awards. She's the Chorus President, National Honor Society President, and President and founder of the AV Club. And Abigail has also volunteered hundreds of hours to 25 musicals in 6 different theaters since 2014. Our runner-up, Abigail Lehman of Lincoln High School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Award, top prize for Drama and Performing Arts, goes to Camilla Calderon of Charles High School. Camilla is a commended National Merit Scholar and an AP Scholar with distinction. She's a member of the International Honors Thespian Society, National Hispanic Recognition Program, and National Honor Society. She's been awarded various Scholastic Press Awards for her work on the Wolfpack Yearbook, as well as several Zoli Awards for Best Supporting and Leading Actress at the Young Actors Theater. She's volunteered 560 hours at the YAT since 2014 for various productions. Grand Prize winner in Drama Performing Arts, Camilla Calderon of Childs High School.
Congratulations, Camilla. It takes a lot of time to work in productions, and you've got to give us some advice for all the future thespians and performers on how that you can commit and also balance schoolwork with your thrill of being involved in productions.
So this really wise guy, his name is William Shakespeare, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. He once said the whole world is a stage. So obviously, if you act like you know what you're doing, people think you do. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Wow. What a great answer. All right, we're moving on to the English and Language Arts category. And the 2018 Best and Brightest in that category, honorable mention, Chloe Kaler of Childs High School. Chloe is a member of the National Honor Society and an AP Scholar with distinction. a mentor at Hawks Rise Elementary School through the United Way of the Big Bend, where she helps students learn to read. She prepares lesson plans and creates educational materials through an internship at the FSU Museum of Fine Arts, and has volunteered nearly 30 hours at the Leon County Library, organizing digital media. Honorable mention in English and Language Arts, Chloe Kaler of Childs High School. And the runner-up in this English and Language Arts category is Andrea Mendoza of St. Paul John Q. Andrea is a member of the Drama Club, Junior League of Tallahassee Teen Board, Chapel Choir, and National Honor Society, a founder and organizer of the Creative Writing Club, founder and editor-in-chief of the Blue and Gold Literary Art Magazine, and the founder instructor for SGP2's first writing camp. She's been awarded Outstanding Achievement for the Blue and Gold Literary Art Magazine, and as an AP Language and Composition Scholar. She's volunteered over 90 hours at TMH and Outpatient Cancer Center. From St. John Paul II Catholic School, Andrea Mendoza. And the grand prize winner for the 2018 Best and Brightest in English and Language Arts is Sarah Halbert of Rickards High School. Sarah is a member of the Model UN, the National Honor Society, and Girl Scouts of the Florida Panhandle, editor-in-chief of the Rickards Literary Magazine, and the Magnolia Writing Club president, a recipient of the AP Scholar Award, various position paper awards from Model UN, district-level history fair winner, and superior and excellent rankings for band. She has volunteered countless hours to the Voice of Chance Animal League, making a difference in the lives of local animals. Grand prize winner in English and Language Arts from Rickards High School, Sarah Halbert.
Congratulations, Sarah. In this world of Instagram and Twitter, which I'm hoping everyone is on their phone doing that, why do you think it's important to still encourage people to read books and work on their writing skills?
Well, as it's definitely important to stay connected with people through those type of platforms, books offer us a glue that wouldn't be found anywhere else due to their expression and their language acquisition capabilities. And it's immensely important that people stay connected through books, not only to understand others and understand themselves, but to understand what lengths it goes to write, and to write well, and to write expressively, and to express yourself.
Congratulations.
And we go right from English to foreign language, where the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest goes to Jordan Burney of Godby High School. Jordan's high GPA in Spanish class earned him membership in the Hispanic Honor Society. He's a participant in the Biotechnical Technology Academy STEM program and involved with the FSU College of Medicine Stride program in the Anatomy Bowl. He was selected as a member of the 8th Annual Links Battalion for the Tallahassee chapter of Links and volunteered countless hours with St. Philip's Church since 2016, assisting with performances for area churches, funerals, and fundraisers. Our honorable mention in foreign language, Jordan Burney of Godby High School. And the runner-up in the foreign language category for the Best and Brightest of 2018 is Ashari Williams of Florida State University School. Ashari was president of the Spanish Club and Spanish National Honor Society at Florida High. She'll receive the Gold Biliteracy Seal for proficiency in 2 or more languages on her diploma. She has a superior ranking in Modern Language Exposition and District 1 Thespian Festival. Ashari has volunteered almost 70 hours to the Florida High Spanish Department as an intern. That's our runner-up, Ashari Williams of Florida State University School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Award in the foreign language category goes to Brenda Jacunda of Rickards High School. Brenda is a student in the IB program at Rickards after arriving in Tallahassee only 2.5 years ago. She's made quite a mark. She spent her summer as an intake assistant at a health clinic in Kenya. She's a recipient of the school's Image Award for welcoming refugee students to Rickards from Uganda and the Congo. She has volunteered countless hours translating into Swahili, Kimaru, and Kikuyu, I can't even pronounce them, but she can translate, to new students who have language barriers in our class. Our grand prize winner in foreign language, Brenda Chikunda of Rickards High School.
Congratulations, Brenda. I'm so proud of you. People learn languages for different reasons. Why did you study a foreign language besides the native ones that you speak? And what were some of the opportunities that you think it's going to be able to bring you?
The main reason that I studied a foreign language was to just give me a better understanding of the Hispanic culture. Being someone from a different culture, it's really allowed me to be very open-minded, and I've had a lot of opportunities just because of my foreign language abilities. As you've all heard, I've been able to do community service in Kenya, and I work with refugees who have come here because of political issues back home, and so I've been able to really help them.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
All right, we're up to journalism, where the 2018 Journalism Best and Brightest honorable mention goes to Kristen McKee, a homeschooler. Christian won an honorable mention in the statewide Florida Scholastic Press Association editorial category. Not easy to do. Former arts and entertainment editor and current editor-in-chief of the Florida virtual school newspaper, News in a Click. She founded Tallahassee Teen Magazine in 2015, currently serves as its editor-in-chief, and has volunteered hundreds of hours to Tallahassee Woman Magazine as an intern since 2016. Honorable mention in journalism, Kristen McKee, homeschool. The 2018 Journalism Best and Brightest runner-up is Hannah Wong of Leon High School. Hannah is a member of the Main Event, Capital Singers, and Madrigal Singers. She's been the news editor and front page writer for the Leon High Life since 2015 and currently serves as editor-in-chief for the annual Mosaic magazine. She's an intern with Knight Creative Communities Institute, where she composes press releases and assists in social media maintenance. She volunteered 140 hours in Guatemala to construct and renovate local housing since 2015. Our runner-up, Hannah Wong of Leon High School. And the 2018 grand prize in the journalism category goes to Lauren Shirley of Florida State University School. Lauren was junior class vice president, manager of the varsity tennis team, and head of the prom committee. She's been a staff writer, features editor, sports editor, and editor-in-chief for the Tomahawk Talk since her freshman year, and is a staff member of the Renegade Yearbook. She's won first-place awards from the American Scholastic Press Association every year of her high school career, and has volunteered almost 270 hours as a student leader in her church youth program each summer, and assisted with volunteering in Nashville, Mobile, and North Carolina. Lauren Shirley of Florida State University, our grand prize winner in journalism.
Congratulations. There are so many things going on in the world right now. What story or event would you want to cover as a journalist right now?
Well, as a journalist, if I were to cover any story, I would cover the story of Flint, Michigan, because their story isn't being covered very well right now. They still don't have clean water, and they need clean water. So if I were a journalist, I would definitely cover that story.
Thank you. Congratulations. Bye-bye.
And all of these 158 students are great leaders in their own way, but we do have a leadership category, and we're going to announce the winners there now. The honorable mention, the 2018 Leadership Best and Brightest, is Tarek Sally of Rickards High School. Tarek is a member of the Omega Lamplighters School Advisory Council, Student District Advisory Council. He was freshman and sophomore class president, has been vice president for SGA the past 2 years. He was junior ROTC class leader, as well as commander for supply and logistics, color guard, drill team, and battalion, and has volunteered more than 100 hours to JROTC in the last 4 years. Our honorable mention in leadership, Tarek Sally of Rickards High School. The runner-up for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Leadership is Slade Machado of Community Christian School. Slade is a member of the school's leadership program that practices volunteerism by planning mission trips. He was captain of the soccer team, where he won awards for Outstanding Athlete and Golden Practice Player for Leadership. He holds the status of senior leader for his commitment to the school by being a model of what it means to love and serve those around you. He's volunteered 120 hours as a cadet and camp counselor at Camp Charis, leading group activities and teaching valuable schools at Slade Machado of Community Christian School. And the grand prize winner for the 2018 Best and Brightest in the Leadership category is Daniel Sweeney of Maclay School. Daniel is a National Merit Scholar, semifinalist, and AP Scholar with distinction, a member of the Cum Laude Society. He was the Interclub Council President, Student Council President, Investment Club Co-Founder and President. He's recipient of the Boyd Award for Outstanding Sophomore, the Coaches Award for Varsity Soccer, Varsity Cross Country, and the National Leadership Award. He has volunteered more than 150 hours to organize and coach community soccer camps for young children. Our Leadership Grand Prize winner, Daniel Sweeney of Maclay School.
Congratulations, Daniel, on the leadership category. Taking small steps to accomplish a larger goal is often a thankless task. What motivates you to create change and make a difference in your school and also in the community?
What motivates me is the will to make the most of the opportunities in front of you. You aren't always able to control your circumstances or the opportunities you get, but what you can control is your attitude and whether or not you put your best foot forward. So what motivates me is always trying to approach everything as an opportunity.
Perfect. Congratulations.
All right, we're moving on to a tough category for many of us. That would be mathematics. But these students just rock in it. And so our honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Mathematics goes to Luke McCarthy of Florida State University School. Luke was president and vice president of Mu Alpha Theta, a member of Youth Leadership Tallahassee and the National Honor Society, a four-time varsity letter recipient for golf, where his team captain was voted MVP and awarded a scholar athlete. He placed fifth in the regional vocabulary competition in the Junior Classical League and third in the Hurricane Youth Golf Tournament, and has volunteered countless hours with Mu Alpha Theta. That's Luke McCarthy of Florida State University School. Runner-up for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Mathematics is Joanna Wong of Childs High School. Joanna has been historian, captain, and vice president of Mu Alpha Theta, where she's won the awards for Most Dedicated and Member of the Year. She received a certificate of distinction from the Mathematical Association of America for superior performance on the American Mathematics Contest. She placed fourth in the Theta 3D Geometry National Convention and is a four-time American Invitational Mathematics Examination qualifier. She's volunteered 150 hours to clean, prepare, and stock laboratories at FSU. Our runner-up in mathematics, Joanna Wong of Childs High School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Grand Prize Award in Mathematics goes to Caroline Englert of Leon High School. Caroline is a member of the Pierian National Honor Society, the English National Honor Society, Interact Service Club, the Swimming and Diving Team, and SGA. As chair of the school's annual TMH Cancer Center campaign, she approached the task like it was a math problem and analyzed the best way to maximize a return on investment to reach a $20,000 goal in 2 weeks. They exceeded it by 70% by raising $34,000 at her school. She's a recipient of the Leon Swimming and Diving Team Scholastic Scholarship. In addition to her school leadership, she's volunteered 130 hours to Petite Players, where she coordinates weekly activities. Grand prize winner in mathematics, Caroline Englert of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Caroline. Why is mathematics important beyond the classroom? And what advice can you give to a struggling math student, which is probably many of us?
I think the most important thing to take away from math in any capacity is the problem solving that you have to go through. I definitely don't use equations or formulas in my everyday life, but especially through like community service or any kind of job, any kind of career, things that you're going through, that problem solving is the biggest thing to take away from math. And if you're struggling with math, hey, we've all been there. But I think it's really important to know that you can always reach out to ask someone for help. That's another really good life skill. But you know, we all have fallbacks, but asking for help is definitely what you should do. And I'm always here if you need any help. But
Congratulations.
We're moving on to the music category on this harmonious night, where the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest goes to Claire Thaler of Leon County Virtual School. Claire is a National Merit Commended Student and an AP Scholar with distinction. She's been recognized by the Big Bend Community Orchestra, National Association for Music Education, and the Florida Music Educators Association. She placed first in both the North Florida Symphonic Orchestra Senior Division and Young Artist Concerto competition. She's volunteered 100 hours in the Tallahassee Homeschool String Orchestra. Claire Thaler of Leon County Virtual School. The 2018 music category runner-up for the Best and Brightest is Daniel Spanhauer of Lincoln High School. Daniel's the saxophone section leader for the marching band at Lincoln, a participant in All-State Band, Tri-State Honor Band, All-State Chorus, and scored a superior rating for solo and ensemble. He was a 2016 participant of the Melissa Bean Memorial Award for Outstanding Underclassman Musician and has volunteered countless hours to the Thomasville Road Baptist Church as a children's assistant teaching music theory. That's Daniel Spanhauer of Lincoln High School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Grand Prize in the music category goes to Odessa Dang of Charles High School. Odessa is the concert master and vice president of the Charles Chamber Orchestra, as well as a member of Youth Leadership Tallahassee, National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta. She participated in the All-National Honors Symphony Orchestra as the assistant principal's second violinist. She has volunteered over 100 hours to Mu Alpha Theta. She's creator and founder of Music Care. That's an organization dedicated to bringing the healing power of music into the community. And she serves as youth director on the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra Board of Directors. Grand Prize winner for the music Best and Brightest, Odessa Dang of Charles High School.
Congratulations, Odessa. I want to ask you, why is it important for young people to include music in their academics, but also their extracurricular activities?
So yes, the science is right. Music brings joy and healing to everyone. But more importantly, for me, it has given me the power to connect with others and with my community, and that has been the best part.
Congratulations, Odessa.
You know, when you see public opinion surveys of the greatest fear Americans have, it's not dying, It's dying in front of an audience, principally achieved through public speaking. So this public speaking category are some courageous people. The honorable mention for the best and brightest 2018 in public speaking, Morgan Zettel of Lincoln High School. Morgan's been a member of the varsity softball team for 4 years, where she's now captain. She was freshman, sophomore, and junior class president at Lincoln and is currently serving as student body president. She's Lincoln's School Advisory Council rep and the student director for the Advisory Council rep for Leon County. She spent time volunteering 160 hours in Nicaragua since 2015. Morgan Zettel of Lincoln High School. And the public speaking runner-up for 2018 Best and Brightest is Landon Coles of Leon High School. Leon High School. Landon's a member of Mu Alpha Theta, the Spanish, Science, and English National Honor Societies, Rho Kappa, Key Club, and Thespian Troupe 1429. He's a recipient of the Martin Luther King Dreamers and Doers Award. He was governor of the Florida Legion Boys State and Student Advisory Council chairman. He's volunteered 200 hours to SGA. Landon Coles of Leon High School. And I can't wait to hear this interview with Laura. For our public speaking grand prize winner for the best and brightest is Catherine Sorrell of Rickards High School. Katie is the founder and president of Youth Leadership and Social Change, a Young Change, Best Change Global Action team member, and a Girls State delegate. She spoke at the 2017 National PACE Conference and the 2017 Ladies Learning to Lead Conference. She's a recipient of the 2017 Five Young Women to Watch from the Tallahassee Democrat and was an honoree for Year of the Girl from the Commission on the Status of Women. She's volunteered more than 200 hours to Ladies Learning to Lead and Leon County's Alliance for Girls as a lobbyist and leader. Grand prize winner in public speaking, Catherine Sorrell of Rickards High School.
Congratulations, Katie. As Mr. Sachs said, the #1 fear is public speaking for all the rest of us. Can you get some advice on how you have overcome any anxiety in your public speaking events?
Of course. Anxiety is something that never goes away. It's always going to be there at the bottom of your stomach. But something that I've come to learn is that it's not about focusing on all of the faces you see in front of you. Hi. But it's about communicating the message that you're trying to give. Public speaking usually is all about trying to make a change and communicating a message. And that's what you really got to focus on, because that's the most important thing about what you're doing.
Congratulations, you do it well.
Moving on to the science and health category, the honorable mention for the 2018 Best and Brightest is Venkata Sai Charitha Maparthy of Rickards High School. Charitha is the varsity tennis captain, Mu Alpha Theta Vice President, National Honor Society Treasurer. She is an American Invitational Mathematics Examination Qualifier and National AP Scholar. She was Lieutenant Governor and Board of Trustee member for the Florida District of Key Club and received the Distinguished Secretary Award. Charitha has volunteered nearly 400 hours to Mu Alpha Theta, assisting with the annual Fall Invitational. And she is from Rickards High School. That's Venkata Sai Charitha Moparthy. I nailed that one, okay. Runner-up in Science and Health is Cynthia Wang of Charles High School. Cynthia is president of Mu Alpha Theta and received the Heather Graham Most Dedicated Member Award. She placed third in the Junior Mathematics State Science and Engineering Fair of Florida with her project, Inventions of Fractal Music. She's a member of FSU's Young Scholar STEM program, where she conducted her own research project. She's volunteered almost 200 hours as a math and reading tutor in the Big Bend area. Cynthia Wang of Childs High School. And the grand prize winner for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Science and Health is Khadija Ahmed of McClay School. Khadijah was the president and founder of both the American Red Cross and Health Occupation Students of America chapters at Maclay. She ranked #1 in both the FSU College of Medicine Anatomy Bowl and FSU American Chemical Society exam. She spent almost 300 hours creating a children's book on childhood obesity. Khadijah has volunteered more than 500 hours to the Patients First Medical Center and Gadsden County Hospital. Grand Prize winner in Science and Health, Khadijah Ahmed of Maclay School.
Congratulations, Khadijah. In this world of science, it involves research, discovery, and an endless quest of knowledge and solutions, which I think you've been working on. Is there a particular focus that you think you're going to continue on in your further education?
Absolutely. So I know that childhood obesity rates have increased a lot in Tallahassee and in Leon County and the surrounding areas. And one of my main focuses is to focus on preventive care for childhood obesity, especially to get children aware, of their own bodies and of what they need to, have a healthier life. So that's what I was focusing on. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You're a great audience, and we're near the end, but we've got a big climactic thing after the last 2 awards, so stick around. We're up to social science category, where the honorable mention is Doherty Guirand of Leon High School. Doherty is a member of the Student Advisory Council, as well as the Science, Social Studies, and Math National Honor Societies. She's co-founder and president of the African American Culture Society and is an extern with the Public Defender's Office. She was recipient of the National American Miss 2015 Academic Achievement Award and is secretary of Pearls of Perfection Service Program, where she volunteers 100 hours assisting those in need in her community. Doherty Guirand of Leon High School. Our runner-up for the 2018 Best and Brightest in Social Science is John Menton of Maclay School. John is an Eagle Scout, president of the Florida Junior Classical League, and was elected as a senator for Florida Boys State. He's a member of the Maclay Upper School Student Council and the Maclay Honor Council. He's a recipient of the Lomax Teal Award for Outstanding Junior, the Jefferson Book Award for his scholarship, leadership, and citizenship, and he's volunteered nearly 140 hours as a gubernatorial candidate, research, and social media intern. John Menton of Maclay School. And the 2018 Best and Brightest Grand Prize in Social Science for 2018 goes to Andrew Colvin of Childs High School. Andrew's a member of Boy Scout Troop 109, the Spanish and National Honor Societies, and the junior varsity basketball team. He's a Florida Boys State delegate, Interclub Council webmaster, co-founder and president of the Child's Fundraising Alliance Club. In 2015, he started the Fallen Timberwolves Memorial Project in honor of students and faculty who passed away while attending or working at Childs, as well as alum that died while serving our country. He's volunteered more than 210 hours as an Eagle Scout, where he assisted others in their service projects. Social Science Grand Prize winner of the Best and Brightest for 2018, Andrew Colvin of Childs High School.
Congratulations, Andrew. The government and media have been closely watching the importance of STEM degrees. They're encompassing science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But why do you think it's important to still emphasize the research and the emphasis of social sciences?
Well, STEM is very important. They build our bridges, our buildings, they control a lot. They start new medicine, create new medicine. It's very important. Social science is also very important. One thing I learned in my AP Hug class is that there's a lot of problems around the world, and STEM is very important. But STEM and social science cannot live without one another. They go hand in hand, and I think a thorough education in both goes into a very important piece of someone.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Our last formal category before we move on to the Spirit Award, please stick around for that, is the technology category, where the honorable mention for the best and brightest of 2018 goes to Ibrahim Fagbamila Zakari of Lincoln High School. Ibrahim is a member of the programming club, the Brain Bowl team, and is a Quest Bridge Prep Scholar. He's recipient of the Udacity Grow and Google Initiative Scholarship to master web and mobile development skills. He placed 6th in the FSU Association of Computing Machinery program, and Ibrahim has volunteered 80 hours to FAMU's Student Health Services program, advocating for students to make good decisions regarding their own health throughout their college years. That's Ibrahim Fagbamila Zakari of Lincoln High School. The runner-up for the best and brightest in the technology category is Patrick Hollis of St. John Paul II Catholic School. Patrick is an AP Scholar, Brain Bowl team member, president of Mu Alpha Theta, and technical director of the Drama Club. He's recipient of the Outstanding Achievement Award as an Emergent Computer Technologies Academic Scholar, currently president of the Aerospace Engineering team that participated in the Florida Student Astronaut Challenge and placed first in the Lab Challenge. He's volunteered 240 hours to his school as a sound technician, including chief hardware and software technician for Space Shuttle Simulator. Patrick Hollis of St. John Paul II Catholic School. Final category grand prize winner, the 2018 Technology first place in the county, goes to Hannah Quiros of Rickards High School. Hannah is a member of the Pangea Tech Crew, a software development intern, and an MIT Weekend Immersion and Engineering participant. She was principal author on a meta-analysis published in the Proceedings of the 2017 FAMU Energy Water Food Nexus International Summit. She's creator, executive producer, and panelist on a local NPR radio series, Common Sense, Teens Take on Politics, and she used the money she received from Tallahassee's Awesome Foundation $1,000 grant to purchase tiny robots to pique students' interest in STEM through Code Caravan. Hannah has volunteered over 370 hours as part of WFSU's Broadcasting Studio Education Community Outreach Program, creating a forum for superintendent candidates to speak with students. Grand prize winner in technology is Hannah Quiros of Rickards High School.
Congratulations, Hannah. There is a vast difference in the way technology plays in our daily roles of lives in the past 2 generations. How do you think technology is going to be used for the next generation?
I think technology is going to continue to democratize a lot of different fields so that people that are passionate have more easily accessible fields to get into the things that they want to do. And I also think that the up-and-coming generation is a lot more familiar with using technology to communicate. Like, I know my little brother is kind of tied to his iPad, and that's definitely not something that I experienced when I was in elementary school. So I think that kids are going to use technology to collaborate, and that's going to lead to a lot of progress in the future.
Congratulations.
So before we move on to the Spirit Award, let's give a round of applause to these 158 awesome people. During the past 13 years, this scholarship program has recognized and honored 1,815 students, high school seniors, with a solid record of academic achievement and a servant's heart demonstrated in the kinds of service you heard described here tonight. I'd now like to ask Laura Rogers' wonderful husband, Sam Rogers, to join us on the stage. During the past 6 years, a new award was created, presented to one of the top 45 winners who best exemplifies the spirit of the best and brightest, and that's why it's called the Spirit Award. It is named in honor of Brooks Rogers, who tragically lost his life in an automobile accident. His commitment to community service and his enthusiasm and passion for life are what drives this awards program and this particular award. The generosity of the Tallahassee community to honor Brooks's memory resulted in this additional scholarship fund being established by his family and the Best and Brightest program. This additional award carries with it a $2,500 additional scholarship and the distinction of being the best of the Best and Brightest with the Spirit Award. We're fortunate to have a few former winners of the Spirit Award on the stage. And please raise your hand, Zamoria Johnson, 2012 graduate of Brickards High School, who was the very first recipient and is now a graduate of FAMU's pharmacy school. You may see her when you're going to get your prescribed medicine sometime, working locally as a pharmacist. Karina Creel, 2015 graduate of Florida High, currently a senior at the University of Florida, majoring in visual arts studies, plans to join Teach for America to teach art to underprivileged students. And last year's Spirit Award winner, Jordan Berrien. Jordan's a Leon High graduate, completed her first year at Valdosta State University with a goal to become a history professor. Welcome back, young women of distinction and honor. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for being here to congratulate your peer, the next Spirit winner. As I mentioned, and Laura did, the winner is selected from among the top 45. Top 3 in each of these 15 categories are all in contention for this. They didn't know it because they didn't know they were among the top 45. There's a special committee that reviews those 45 with recommendations from the judges in each of the category. This particular winner is described as intelligent, motivated, altruistic, and insightful. They're involved in a wide variety of activities and organizations. Their ability to set goals and achieve them through preparation, research, and organizations allowed them to leave an incredible, lasting, positive impact on their community and all those in their sphere of influence. Needless to say, academics are a first priority for this student, but on top of being an excellent student, also managed to volunteer countless hours to a variety of organizations benefiting the community and surrounding areas. I'm going to get more specific now. This person has volunteered in and out of numerous hospitals, including Tallahassee Memorial, Gadsden County Hospital, and Patients First Medical Center. The student's involvement and commitment to health services made them a role model for peers. From work in the neighborhood health care center to Anchor Club, this student is constantly making strides to better the community through service, truly epitomizing the spirit of the Best and Brightest. After implementing a telehealth monitoring initiative, more than 30 patients immediately benefited from the free kits that this student distributed, which impact thousands in Tallahassee and the surrounding area. This student's work led them to continue success with youth health leadership to implement health education on an even broader level. Working with other high school students to see them tour and apply for colleges has cultivated this student's ability to lead. She's learned how to organize a team and turn an idea into a practical reality and success. Also authored a book on childhood obesity, assisted in creating nutrition outreach presentations for the community, furthering the knowledge of nutritional label literacy, and inspired generations around her to follow in their footsteps through service clubs they have founded. We're talking about Khadijah Ahmed from McClay School. Well, let's not leave the stage, Khadijah. We're also going to now call up a good friend of this program, Kat Keene, National Service Programs Director for Volunteer Florida, for an additional recognition.
Thank you, Ron. And joining me also is Jim Croteau, who serves as the governor-appointed treasurer for the Volunteer Florida Foundation. I'm honored to represent Volunteer Florida tonight. As the governor's lead agency for volunteerism and national service in Florida, we're grateful for everyone who selflessly dedicates their time and expends countless hours serving to make Tallahassee, the state, and ultimately our country a better place to live. The Best and Brightest Awards recognizes perhaps the most important group of volunteers, The students in this room, including Khadijah Ahmed, make up a new generation of influential leaders and innovators. Khadijah is an exceptional student at the McClay School, where she's developed her passion for healthcare. She's improving our quality of life and inspiring all of us to be healthier while implementing lasting positive change here in our area. Khadijah clearly exemplifies the Excellence in Volunteerism Award, Florida's official award to honor outstanding commitment to service, and I'm thrilled to present it to her tonight. Congratulations, Khadijah.
I want to remind all of you that that 64-page special insert that everyone in your neighborhood and in the community has to wait for till tomorrow morning is waiting for you outside these doors, but don't leave yet. Also want to say that all the sponsors, all the folks from Envision Credit Union to volunteers and judges for this program, parents, teachers, principals, guidance counselors, family members, one more time, let's honor all these students. They're all winners. That's right, standing ovation. Hold on, don't leave. Before you leave, I want to remind the middle school principals that you can pick up your school certificates for your finalists at the student check in counter out in the lobby. There are checks available for high school seniors who are their school's finalists at the check-in counter as well. Before we say goodnight, we've got a little tradition here at the end of the Best and Brightest to honor our Laura Rogers, who really puts this program together from right before the school year begins to tonight. She'll take a little break, perhaps, before she starts planning for year 14. But please honor the grand dame of the Best and Brightest, Laura Rogers.
Thank you, Ben, for the wonderful music. Congratulations to all the students. 8th graders, I want to see you in 4 years, okay? So congratulations to everyone, families, all the teachers, and the support that the community has given to this program. Safe travels home, and we look forward to the 14th annual next year.
It's time for family photos.